Hello, beautiful souls. I have a question for you today. It's actually one of my favorite questions to ask. Who taught you how to love? I'm not referring to the good old birds and bees conversation. I'm talking about love, L.O.V.E. You know, the ins and outs, the highs and lows, the ups and downs of love. Many of us can agree that that conversation never happened. My first encounter with love outside my home happened at Chase Elementary School in the first grade. His name was Chris. What I recall most about him was his big, gorgeous brown eyes. You see, the school bell rang. We ran out the door. It was time for recess. I strolled over to sit on the metal bars by myself. As soon as I was seated, Chris walked over to me, extended one hand from behind his back, and gave me a little denim coin purse. You know, the old school one with the metal clasp you pinch together. I held on to that coin purse like a prized possession and admired every stitch from every angle for about 7 minutes. That's how long it took little Chris to snatch it from my hand and give it to another girl. In 7 minutes, I found and lost love. My heart was broken. Since that day on the playground, my eyes have witnessed abusive, conditional, controlling, selfish, and manipulative love. The meaning of love and how one expresses love can be attributed to how love was seen and experienced in our early years. With every broken and immature relationship I've had, love was chiseled away. Love is complicated. It is both a verb and a noun. Its definition is extensive, ranging from an intense feeling of deep affection to describing a score of 0 in tennis. Look it up. The world is always attempting to define something it didn't ever create. No wonder some of us don't know how to give or receive love appropriately. Although the Merriam-Webster dictionary offers exhaustive definitions of love, I believe God's word describes it best. It provides a place to begin to understand how love should be expressed. 1 Corinthians 14, 4-7 says this: love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It doesn't insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Then 1 John 4:16 shares that God is love. In the book of Matthew, when Jesus was asked what the greatest commandment was in the law, he replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind." This is the first and greatest commandment. And the second is like it: love your neighbor as yourself. What I've come to realize is that no one loves completely, perfectly, and at all times but God. So I'm not talking about perfection here. However, God expects us to not mishandle people whom he loves. He desires each of us to experience healthy, loving relationships. We deserve to be loved appropriately. Use 1 Corinthians as a tool to learn how to give love and how to measure how you should receive love. You know, how love should be communicated to you. Little Chris didn't know how I needed to be loved at that time, nor did I. But trust and believe, I do know now. I refuse to settle for less than the love I deserve for the sake of having a warm body near me. I love me more than that. And what exactly is that? Anything or anyone that doesn't make me feel loved. Hey, and you should too. So until the next time, love responsibly, sip, slay, and seize the day.